Hi, kids. Ready? I'm ready. Ready to learn with you today and have some fun along the way because you're awesome and amazing. There isn't anyone in the whole wide world who can do what you can do. So are you ready? Ready to learn with me today and have some fun along the way? Ready, set, go! How are you today? I am so glad to be with you. And it's Valentine's Day, or it's coming up. And so we want to talk a little bit about the letter that starts Valentine's. What sound does it make? V, V, V. And that's letter V, capital V and lowercase v. Do they look a lot the same? They do, don't they? Do you think you can find them on our mat? Look right here. Can you see letter V on there anywhere? Let me bring it really close so you can look at it carefully. What color is letter V? Black. You're right. There it is right there. Nice job. Okay, let's see about lowercase v. Look carefully. Can you see a letter V on there? What color is it? It's orange, isn't it? There it is. There's lowercase v. Nice work. Okay, let's see what we need to do for letter V today. Help me find these letters. What is this one? Q, A, B, Y, L. Good job. X, M, U, H, N, S, D, R, oh my goodness, where is it? J, K, P, C. There it is, letter V. Do you know what it says to do? Vibrate like a vacuum. Does a vacuum make lots of noises in it? When you're vacuuming, it moves everywhere. Okay, make a letter V with your hands, tall and straight, and we're gonna vibrate. Ready? Vibrate, vibrate, vibrate. Nice job. That was kind of fun, wasn't it? I don't know, sometimes vacuums are hard to push, but they're kind of fun. And do you know what I love most about it? Is I love to help someone. And when you're vacuuming, are you helping your mom and your family? Yep. Vacuuming is such a good thing, and caregivers love it when we help them. So that's an important thing to do to help your family, is to do things that make them happy. And sometimes vacuum is it. Sometimes it's picking up your toys. Sometimes it's just cleaning up your room or making your bed or helping set the table. There's lots of things we can do to help our families, huh? And you know what? Valentine's Day is a time to show love to our families. So do you know one of the things that goes with Valentine's? Hearts. Hearts are a Valentine shape because hearts mean love. There's a heart. That's a heart with a lacy around the edges. Here's another heart. This is a heart balloon. We use hearts to say I love you. Did you know that there's a way to say I love you with your hands? Point to you. I love you. Let's try it together one more time. Point to yourself. I love you. You could say that to your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa or your brother or your sister, anybody, even a friend or your neighbors. You could say, I love you to anybody to help them feel special. That's kind of a fun thing to do. Now, you know what? There are hearts all around us. We can look a lot of places and find hearts that kind of mean I love you. Look at this one. Can you see that cloud? That's a heart. That's kind of a fun one. Oh, look at this. This is a special flower. Look at that flower. Is it shaped like a heart? That's kind of cool. Oh, now this one's kind of interesting. I've got a picture right here of two birds. And when they put their heads together, look what happens. It turns into a heart. Is that kind of cute? Those are swans, and they look like they're having hearts, don't they? Oh, now guess what? This is a different kind of a bird. This is an owl, and look at his face. His feathers are white on the inside and brown on the outside, and they make the shape of a heart. That's kind of cool. Now guess what? There's another way you can make a heart. Look right here. This is a grown-up hand and a child's hand. And when they put their thumbs together and their fingers together, it makes a heart. You know what? There's a way to draw a heart. Do you like to draw hearts? I'm going to get right here. I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to draw a heart for you. We're going to do a V because we're talking about a V, and we're going to go around and around on the top because I love you. So I like to do hearts, and they're easy to draw if you just start with a V. You could draw a heart. There's lots of ways to draw one, but that's a really easy way. Do you know what? There is another fun way to do a heart. And we can figure out a way to make a Valentine for someone that we love. Do you know what we're going to do? I'm going to see if you would like to make a heart as well as me. I would like to make a heart and give it to someone. So I'm going to get a piece of paper, and I'm going to put it right here on my page. Can you find a piece of paper? And we're going to get a piece of paper. And you know what? We're going to make a letter to say I love you. Now, you can make any color. It doesn't need to be white. You could do it pink or red or whatever. And we're going to make a really nice and fun letter. And we're going to make it with hearts. And we're going to make a stamp. So you know what we need to make it? A potato. And I have some heart cutouts. Some little cookie cutters, or these I use for Play-Doh. And I'm going to use them to make my heart for somebody. So I'm going to take my potato and we're going to cut it in half. Now this might be kind of hard to do with you because I don't have a flat surface. So I'm going to put it right here and I'm going to get a sharp knife. Now guess what? Is this a kid job or a grown-up job? It's a grown-up job because a sharp knife could hurt you. We're going to take the potato and I am going to cut it right in half. All right. Now I have 2 halves of a potato. I'm going to take one of these little hearts and I'm going to take it. This is also a grown-up job. And I'm going to stick this right inside of the potato. Now I've got a heart right there. I've got the other half, and this is a different kind of a heart. You only need 1, but if you have 2 and they'll fit in your potato, that would be fine. Let's see if we can get this one to go in. It's kind of fatter. Ugh, we have to use lots of muscles sometimes. And you could help, but sometimes it has to be a grown-up. Now it's pushed all the way in. We're going to turn this into a stamp. This is a grown-up job. We're going to take a sharp pencil and we're going to cut around the edge just a little ways, right around the edge of our cookie cutter. So we just have a little piece like this big, okay? And we're going to take it and we're going to peel off the potato part that we cut, okay? And I want to make sure right inside here, there's a little denty place. We want to make sure we dig out all that potato. We want to make it nice and smooth. Okay, we've got that part pulled off. So now you can see it, and part of it's still stuck inside the potato. Then I'm going to take this one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take a little piece, and we're going to cut it all the way around the edge of that cookie cutter. And we're going to pull it off. This one has a kind of a little spot in there. We need to cut a little bit out of it. Okay. And then a little bit around the top. Okay, now the grown-ups have done their job. We're gonna pull that out and look what I have right there. Can you see that heart stamp? Let's pull the green one out. We have another heart stamp. Can you see that? Now, the fun part of this, I gotta wipe up the juice. It's kind of juicy. I'm gonna wipe it off and we're gonna make some paint. And we're gonna paint on our paper. Remember our paper I have right here? We're gonna make some paint. So I've got 2 paper plates. They're little ones. You could use a lid. You could use whatever you wanted to. And I've got some paints. I got some red paint. Is red a good color for a heart? And I'm gonna pour some paint right on my plate. Okay, I'm gonna kind of roll it around so it's kind of big. And then, do you know what I think I wanna do? I wanna make some pink paint, but guess what? I don't have any pink paint. I have white paint and I have red paint. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix them together. What do you think is gonna happen if I take red paint and white paint? Do you think I could make some pink? Okay, there's some red. And I'm gonna take some white, better shake it. And I'm gonna take some white and I'm gonna put it right on top of my red. All right, let's see what happens. Now I'm gonna take a paintbrush. I'm gonna take my paintbrush and I'm gonna stir them together. Is it getting lighter? You know what? I think I need a little bit more white. Let's put a little more white in there. Okay, because I want it to be really, really pink, not just reddish pink. Okay, we're gonna stir it up again. Look at that. Does that look more pink? Oh, check it out. Is that cool? Okay, now we've got some pink paint and some red paint. Are they different colors now? Because we added the white to it, so it made it pink instead of just being red. That was kind of cool, wasn't it? When you mix colors, do you like to see what happens to it and how it turns colors? I think that is such a fun thing that we can make new colors when we mix colors together. So for Valentine's, we're making pink and red. Oh, I'm going to take this messy one and I'm going to put it over here. All right. I think this heart, I'm going to take it and I'm going to dip it in the pink paint. Well, you know what? Before I do that, before we dip it, we've got the paint ready to go, but guess what we need to do? We've got to write a message. Sometimes the only message you need is to write a little, I'm going to get a red, nope, you know what? I'm going to use a purple marker because I'm using pink and red paint. And I'm going to put love, Miss Connie. Because this is going to be from me. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write a I. And then I'm going to leave a space for a stamp right here. And I'm going to write, oh, I've started to write a heart. And I'm going to write a U. I-U. And in the middle, I'm going to put a heart. All right. Let's get a potato. Oh, I was going to do this one pink. I'll do this one pink. And I'm going to stick it right inside of that paint. And I'm just going to kind of tap it a little bit. Now the whole thing is pink. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Is that a heart? I'm going to do another heart down here. And maybe another heart right up here. Okay, now let's do a red one. Should I get a red one? Oh, it's kind of gooey. It's got lots and lots of paint on it. So we just have to do a tiny tap. That one doesn't look too much like a heart. It has almost too much paint on it. Oh, that one slid. It's kind of hard upside down. Let's try this one then. There we go. That's a better one. That's a better one. And I need a little bit more paint. Now, guess what? I have lots of family I want to give one to. I want to give one to my dad. I want to give one to, I have some grandchildren. I want to give one to my grandchildren. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get another piece of paper. And maybe I'm going to make another one for somebody else. Do you think that's a good idea? Can you do more than one? It's kind of fun to do some stamps. But I'm going to write on it again, I blank you, because I want to put a love heart right there. Let's see if I can make this one. I'm going to see if I can make my red one work a little better this time. Do you think I can? I got to roll it in the paint. Here we go. Tap it carefully. There, that worked better. Let's do another one over here. There we go. Oh, that's getting better. Okay, how about a pink one? Let's get a little more pink paint. You can dip and you can make as many as you want. I think I'll put one over here, and I think I might do one more red one. That's kind of fun. I'm gonna let them, now we have to set them somewhere to dry. We don't wanna touch them. We might have to let them sit for a couple of hours so they can dry, because paint takes a long time to dry. All right, I'm gonna do one more. And this time I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try doing some hearts on the bottom. I better hold it right here. Another one right here, and another one right here. And then maybe some pink hearts. How's that? Maybe a pink heart right up here. And then you know what? I forgot to write I and you on there. And I'm going to put another pink one right there in the middle. Do you think those will be fun to give to somebody I love? Could you give yours to somebody you love? See if you can make some stamps. And you know what's fun about this? It doesn't just have to be for Valentine's Day. If you have some fun shapes, maybe a star, maybe you want to tell someone that you think they're a star and you love them for Valentine's, you could put a star in your potato, and just like we did these stamps, you can cut around them and make a star shape. You can make any shape you want to and make a fun note. And then on Valentine's Day, you can fold it up. It's not dry to fold today, but when it's dry, you could fold it up and you can give it to your family so they know how much you love them. I think it's so much fun to do things together with you, because I think you are amazing and I love being with you. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. You're awesome, possum. I'll see you soon.